All right. Yeah. Let's get this kick started. Okay. We're gonna do the Chiefs. Then I'm gonna do the Packers because of what happened in Green Bay, and I predicted it was gonna happen in Green Bay. Everything I said on Sunday night, it happened this week, and the GM Brian Gutekunst put the foot down on what is next season for the Packers. I'll get to that, but first, let's talk about the Chiefs. Okay. This is a team. It's amazing. It's been 50 years since the '74 Dolphins that is going for the impossible dream season, which is three straight Super Bowls. Now, people are going to say, what about the Cowboys, the Steelers? They had competition. The Dolphins didn't have competition. They beat everybody. Remember, this is a team that won undefeated. Okay, but something happened along the way, and I still think to this day, it's still cursing the Dolphins. And that is when you let your three best players, all Hall of Famers, by the way, go to the defunct World Football League because the owner was too cheap. Look at them now. It's been 53 years, right, since their last Super Bowl win? Or 52. What is it? 52 years. Yeah, since they won the Super Bowl last time. Which leads me to the Chiefs. Now, why is this the impossible dream season? They're beating Lamar. They're beating Josh Allen. And I just feel that if you're going to beat the Chiefs, it's going to be next week. If you don't beat them next week, they will go down as the greatest football team to ever play the game of football, the greatest champion, winning three straight Super Bowls. The quarterback will become the new GOAT, and he will be the GOAT because Brady never did it, Manning never did it, Aikman, Montana, none of these guys, Bob Greasy, who had a golden opportunity. Those were the three guys, and Bart Starr. They're the only four quarterbacks in the history of the sport that had an opportunity to go three in a row. Didn't happen. Giants beat the Niners, Raiders beat the Dolphins, Steelers didn't make the playoffs, and the Cowboys lost to the Niners. And there you go. So Kansas City, parts unknown. Arrowhead. One, if they get it done this year, they're the dynasty, the greatest dynasty since the Packers dynasty of the 1960s. The quarterback, who didn't have a great year the last couple of years, but he's learned how to play the game of football the right way. He can manage the game, and that's what he does in Kansas City. His receiving core is kind of up there in age, but they can catch the football. It's playoff time now. Their defense is stout. They haven't played 3.5 weeks, folks, and I told you about that. If you're Houston, hey, this is a golden opportunity to go in there and give them hell and maybe steal this. This team's been off since Christmas Day. I can't believe Christmas has been 3.5 weeks, but it has. If I look at the Chiefs realistically, I'll say that their offensive line is suspect with penalties. They do rush the passer pretty damn well. It's going to be interesting for Kansas City. Which way they will end up. I still feel as long as that quarterback can walk, they're always in the Super Bowl hunt. As long as he can walk and throw a football. Do I think they're going to win? I don't think so. I think this is the year for the winner of the game Sunday, which we'll be doing Lamar versus Josh Allen. That's where I think your next Super Bowl champion will come from. So, but we'll see. That's why they play the games, folks. That's why they play the games. I like Kansas City. I do. Buffalo, not so much. Baltimore, not at all. I'm talking about personally. I'm not fans of those teams. Okay. Can Kansas City get it done? Can they three-peat? I think one thing that's going to be in their favor, they are well rested, and then they're going to get more rest if they get to the Super Bowl. They'll get 2 more weeks off. So in nearly 6 weeks, they only played 2 games. This game and most likely next week. And if they win these 2 games, what the hell can you say about that? Quarterback is Hall of Fame, tight ends Hall of Fame, nose tackle Hall of Fame, coach Hall of Fame. It's what football is all about. Is the Kansas City Chiefs. Love them, hate them, doesn't matter. They are what football is all about. The opposite of this is the team that we're going to get into right now. I said something on last week, and it was confirmed yesterday by the GM Brian Gutekunst. I told people that if Green Bay lose this game, it will be a major fallout in Green Bay. And it has coaches, defensive coaches are leaving left and right to get other jobs. LaFleur is on the hot seat, like I told you, people are. Love has been thrown under the bus, and the GM said yesterday in his press conference, next year, no more talking about a young football team. Next year, Super Bowl or bust. Now, let me talk about this. Okay. You got a quarterback who now everyone who couldn't stand him, the Adam Shines, the Rich Eisen, they're going to look at him as garbage. And you know what? He deserves to be looked at that way, the way he played on Sunday. I'm not going to defend him. He's going to have to come back strong and let people know, put some respect to his name. Has to do that. Green Bay looking at T. Higgins. Green Bay looking at. He doesn't want Devontae back, so Devontae Adams is not going back to Green Bay. He wants to, but they're not looking at him. Um, this is a football team that I think, because of their youth, is at a crossroads. Because you got Zaire Alexander, who don't want to be there anymore, and I think now it's all up to Jordan Love. And like I said before about him, you're gonna have to really do some soul searching, kid, because no one is gonna cry for you. People are gonna be laughing at you until you come back next year and prove that you're better than what you showed in that Eagle game. You went 1-5 in the division. You got swept by the Lions and Vikings. You lost to the Eagles in Brazil. And then because of poor clock management by Matt LaFleur, you lost to the Bears. Okay? You may lose your defensive coordinator. You got defensive coaches lining themselves up. And now there is a fallout there. And I said it would happen. And it has happened. So in Packerland, there's a lot of issues going on there. A lot. And it starts with Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur. Defense gets off the hook. Oh my God. The people are just in Green Bay with the defense. Green Bay got a lot of issues, folks. And they're going to have to do a lot of soul searching, like I said before, beginning with the quarterback, and we'll see. That's why they play the games, and this is why. Um, this is why sometimes you shouldn't be so cool when you're out there. That's one of the big complaints that a lot of his teammates have. Well, he's too California cool. You know, he's a Cali kid, very cool, um, calm, collected. Nothing bothers him. And that's what ticked off a lot of Packer fans. I saw a TikToker who called Love out saying that, do this guy even effing cares? And he's so nonchalant. Green Bay got some issues, and they better solve it. Because, like I said, now never forget, Moss told me a fan base can't hold a team accountable. What this one did, shit, okay? And I told you all they was gonna hold this team accountable if they lose on Sunday. And they went out there and made a complete ass out of themselves. So now, from the community who owns the team, who spoke loudly how they felt, Love has been thrown under the bus completely. He has a lot to prove. He's going to have to take his lumps. When I do my quarterback rankings in March, he will definitely not be in the top 10. Nowhere near. That will be Jared. That will be Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. They will move into the top 10. Stafford's 11. Oh man, I love this. So, my quarterback ratings will be out. I'm gonna do it on a weekday. Uh, I'll put them out March 18th, right after St. Patrick's Day. We'll have a little fun up here. Top 20 quarterbacks in the NFL. The question is who's the top 10. The question is who's 11 to 20. Cause I can tell you the top 10 right now. Okay, I'll give this out to the audience. One, Lamar. Two, Burrow. Three, Allen. Four, Jared Goff. Five, Mahomes. Six, Baker Mayfield. Seven, Rogers. Eight, uh, Jaden Daniels. Nine, Jalen Hurts. And 10, of course, Bo Nix. That's the top 10. 11 to 20, I got a lot of soul searching to do and to pick because a lot of quarterbacks is falling off the cliff. Okay. Herbert, a disaster. Love, sucks ass. Tua, a train wreck waiting to happen. Just to name three guys. Stroud can't see through the forest, through the trees with the cover two. He's so freaked out. So those guys, Purdy fell off. Those guys who are falling off will make up the top, the 11 to 20 category. But again, I'm giving you the top 10 right now. Give me 1 second. What's up, Jordan? I'll be right back. I know Jordan's Liverpool team is looking good this year. Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Jordan. Now, like I said before, when I made my top 10 quarterbacks, it was easy to do. Love was number 10. Herbert was number 8. Those they get kicked out of the top 10. Horrible performances in the playoffs. Horrible for both of them. So I'll do 11 through 20. That is not going to be easy. I can tell you right now, Stafford is 11, and Stafford's 11. Let me see something. I'll go Stafford 11. Oh, trying to go. You know what? I'm gonna take Bo Nix out of the top 10, and I'm gonna put no doubt Kyler Murray as number 10. I'll put Stafford 11, Nix 12, uh, Prescott 13, even though he was hurt. I'll think of 14 and 15. And we'll see. So Murray's in. Bo Nix goes to 12. Stafford's number 11 in the quarterback rankings. So, can the Chiefs repeat? Three-peat. Mahomes will surpass Brady as the GOAT, if he does. And Mahomes is going to go for more championships. Green Bay is a complete disaster right now. And the general manager put it out there. Super Bowl bust next year. Also, let me add to this. The 27 draft, when it comes to quarterbacks, it's going to be one of the best drafts in the history of the sport. And you're Green Bay, you're looking at it. You got 2 years of love left. He doesn't bring you a title, he's gone. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And let me tell you something. And I warned you people, with that gutless performance Sam Donald did Monday night, he is way down in the rankings. way down. And his representatives have been told, don't expect to be making no $50 million. In the biggest of games, he has not come through. And that's the story of Sam Donald's career. The biggest of Sam Donald's career. All right, let's get to some baseball news, and then I'm gonna do some hockey, and then I'm done. And a little NBA. Roki Sasaki, around 5 o'clock Eastern time, I believe signed a 5-year deal with the Dodgers. And the Dodgers keep adding, and keep adding. And to the Dodgers, the more stars you bring in, international stars, you'll make up that money in a week. Well, for what they pay Roki Sasaki, he'll make it up in an hour, the Dodgers. He ain't gonna cost much. And he wants to play with uh, Yamamoto and Otani. So the Dodgers right now over under 103 wins. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm definitely gonna leave that alone. Can't wait for the odds to come out. I'm gonna put some money on. I've been gambling lately, and I love it. I mean, it's fun. I really love gambling. As for the Blue Jays, this is another strikeout. So there was N.F.L. Tani a year ago. He went to the Dodgers. They were in on Soto. They finished second behind the Mets to get Soto. They offered 760 mil. Flopped. And now Sasaki, which doesn't cost anything really, and they blew it there. So as for the Blue Jays, this was a franchise that pride themselves in their farm system. Well, guess what? They have one of the worst farm systems in baseball. They were once a proud franchise. Skydome was the eighth wonder of the world. At one time, Toronto was the place to be. Hey, Bob Costas used to run up there all the time. You know, Toronto, sixth largest international city on this in this galaxy. And you have Ross Atkins and you have Mark Shapiro that's been running that franchise for over a decade now. I don't blame those guys because when you have a country that cares more about midget hockey than baseball, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? You know, Blue Jays got a lot of problems, and I didn't know that their fans really care. That's the way Mark Shapiro looks at it. He's like, hey, these people care about hockey more than they do us. And I said this on another platform today. I said, hey, my mother was kissing me as a bundle of joy the last time the Maple Leafs won a Stanley Cup. I mean, how many times are they going to roll out Sil Apps in a wheelchair for the 67 Leafs? How many more times? No. Leaves Montreal tomorrow night. 3:05 will be with me. We'll do the game together. And ever since 3:05 has arrived, as the big Montreal Canadian fan, Montreal has taken off. And I remember up here, I told him, you're going there at the right time because this team got a lot of problems. Well, guess what? Mr. Miami has been the ray of sunshine for the Montreal Canadiens. And we're going to be here. I'll be on the air at 7 o'clock. I have to see my Hockey Night in Canada pregame show. That's me being me. There you go. Cole Caulfield on the left and Nick Suzuki on the right. And that's what we'll be tomorrow night. Also, Calgary, Winnipeg tomorrow. The city's on fire in Montreal right now. People dancing in the streets. The Canadians are the greatest sports franchise on the planet. I don't hear about none of those stupid European soccer teams. They don't match up with the championships that the Canadians have. Okay? The Canadians is God's franchise. God's city is Montreal, Quebec. Okay? And that is the epic center, the oracle of professional organized sports. Okay? It's Montreal. It's not Bronx, where I'm at right now, with the New York Yankees cross town for me. What's up, Iman? It's not Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they're having turmoil right now. It's not Boston with the Celtics. It's Montreal, Quebec. Yo, pull up, bro. I'll drop the link. Pull up. So, we'll be there tomorrow night. I cannot wait. Me and Mr. Miami. Since Mr. Miami has joined the Canadians, they are 16, 4, and 2. They went from the bottom to a point out of a playoff spot. So Mr. Miami keeps reeling his magic with his Canadians. It's not the New York Giants. When you think dynasties, you don't look no farther than the Montreal Canadiens. When you think perfection, you think the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, I'm laughing because of what you said. It's not the New York Giants. Montreal is Miami of the North. That's the only difference between Montreal and Miami. Miami's warm all year. Montreal is cold, but you listen to the same techno music, the same nightlife. That is the greatest jersey in all pro sports is right there. And I'm proud to own one of those with the great Guy Lafleur. So we'll be there tomorrow night. The city's hopping. There's electricity in the air in Montreal, and we'll be there tomorrow night to do the La Canadiens, the greatest organization in organized sports. The greatest city in North America is Montreal, Quebec. And I cannot wait to do the Canadians tomorrow night. And then Sunday night, I'll be here at 6:15 for the little wrap up of the Eagles Rams, and we'll be doing the what we got tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. We got Sunday. Oh, Buffalo and Baltimore up in Rich Stadium, Orchard Park. It's going to be, I believe, I saw the weather. I think it's going to be low weather. I think it's going to be like in the teens for kickoff. They expect a lot of snow tomorrow. We're getting a snowstorm here in New York on Monday. Supposed to get 6 feet of snow by Wednesday here in New York. So you may be hearing me do Macy in the morning. That means I'll be doing some morning shows to bide the time. Iman says the entire country is going to be cold. Yes. And let me say this. It wouldn't be me if I don't say this. They were showing Pacific Palisades and all those parts, Malibu, all burnt down. You think a meteor hit it. Los Angeles is burnt to a crisp, folks. Iman says it'll be Arctic cold this week. Yep. Miss Melina says hello. Hello, Melina. How you doing, love? So we'll be in Montreal tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern. Mr. Miami will join me 16-4-2 since Mr. Miami jumped the board. Ain't that something? That jersey, there's a few jerseys in sports, that stand out. The Canadians, the Maple Leafs, the Chicago Blackhawks. I'll tell you a logo that gets a lot of love is the Flames. Always top three to these hockey jersey nuts. Collect jerseys. I'm one of them. Who else? The bandwagon hockey fan likes the Oiler jersey. I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, I was just there. Said hello to Melina and Iman. Yeah, it's gonna be cold here on Monday. Expect 6 feet of snow, they said. Okay. Ooh boy. So we'll have Montreal tomorrow, Calgary, and Winnipeg tomorrow. If you want a team to bet some money on, bet on the Winnipeg Jets. NBA. Let me just say this about that NBA. Cleveland and OKC. I said to everybody, OKC was going to win the title. Um, whew, you're telling me that the rest of the league, it's uh, it's just a two-team race in the NBA, which is a good thing. I mean, I don't mind that. Boston in there, the Knicks are in there. Houston looks good. I told you people last spring to pick Houston. I said I got the Rockets next year winning 55. They're well on their way. Miss Melina in the building, everybody. I'm gonna get back to the Blue Jays in a second, but uh, so you got Cleveland, you got OKC, Cleveland, Boston, the Knicks. Denver's up and down, and these NBA morons was complaining a week ago, 2 weeks ago. The NBA is this and that. And well, it's because of you people, you casuals, and when casual fans run a sport like they do the NBA, you run out the diehard fan. People like me, I just buy a Blazer jersey like I did last weekend, and I'm happy. Got me a beautiful Donovan Clingan. Yeah, the NBA just sucks. It just sucks ass. Just like Jordan Love, just like Justin Herbert and Sam Donald. All of them are all together sucking ass. Okay. Iman says it's going to be freezing all across the country here in the U.S. The great Iman Perry. You know, damn, as the casuals ruined the NBA. Fucking joke. I would go gung ho on it, but not now. I did my first NBA game. It was a waste of time this week because Jokic is out. I'm like, are you effing serious? It's crazy, man. NBA is a complete joke. I just call games now because I'm bored. You know, right. Bucks are playing at the Mecca as they're paying tribute to Bob Uecker. And shout out to Uke. God bless his soul. What a funny man. We got OKC and Dallas in about 7 minutes. And Denver and Miami just starting. So that is your NBA card. People don't like that I dog the NBA like I do. That's too bad. Oh man. I'm a jersey collector myself. I just got back into it with the NHL of their new stuff. Feels good to be collecting jerseys again. 305 enjoying his wrestling. So as I'm sitting up here on a Friday evening, So, baseball, like I said before, the Blue Jays dropped the ball again tonight as Roki Sasaki went to the Dodgers. And the Blue Jays, again, a horrible farm system. They're paying everybody, or offering to pay everybody top dollar. Otani was 550. The Dodgers gave him 700 mil. I know it's insane, right? This year they offered 762 million. The Mets offered 765. He went to the Mets. Also this week, since we're on the Blue Jay theme, the owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, put feelers out to see can he get Guerrero now and sign him to a cheaper deal. The Blue Jays not interested. They will be, because if they let him walk for nothing, wow, it's going to be a long summer in Toronto, folks. You better get ready for the Argonaut season in Toronto. Now, Raven was talking all this garbage about Dion coming. Let me tell you something right now. As bad of things are right now with Green Bay, and it's bad, I can guarantee you one thing next year. They will win in Dallas. They said a series dream Ravens versus Bills and Baltimore beat them up. Beat them. Bad. I can see that on Sunday night. Buffalo's no gimme. They're gonna be playing in the snow Sunday night too in Buffalo. So it's gonna be snowing up in Orchard. Their snow begins tomorrow. Our snowstorm begins Sunday night through Tuesday. Expect 6 feet of snow here in the city, here in New York. I already went out shopping and got my stuff. So Ravens going to destroy the Bills. Okay, I feel you guys. I feel you. 48-10. Iman is saying, "Wow." I think there'll be a shootout. I do. I think it's going to be a shootout. All right, Denver up on Miami. Denver up 30-19 on the Heat. Yeah, I'm prepping for ours as well. The entire state is freeze. It's freezing. In my dream, it was 44-7 Ravens. Iman got 48-10. I'm gonna go 31-27 either way. In my opinion, Josh will play well. So that game can go either way. Ravens and Buffalo. But I think this is. Let me put it this way. I think the winner of this game on Sunday night, they can win the Super Bowl. I think the AFC is going to win the Super Bowl. Either the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Bills is going to win the Super Bowl. So, well, look who's coming to say hello. It's nice to see this young man.
Hello.
What's up, Iman? Who's coming to say hello?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Mace?
I'm good, man. Everything good with you? Happy belated New Year, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Just been wild, man. A lot of crazy stuff here. Shit. They talking about Arctic winter. That's crazy.
Yeah, Raven said, "What's up to you?"
Salute,
Let me ask
Maven. Raven. Where you at? Let me
Yeah,
see.
let me ask you this: Are you surprised that the Giants kept those two clowns?
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm surprised and not surprised because I think Mara interfered, So I think he interfered at least with the Daniel Jones stuff. And he tried to, keep Saquon, but I think he's trying to let them get their quarterback, which I don't believe in. I don't think, a good coach, yeah, you can get your quarterback, but we got to, still analyze, your coaching abilities. And I think he lost that locker room, but that's them, man. It ain't my team. The only thing that we can do as fans is not, if they screw up next year, is not watch. Stop buying the jerseys, stop going to the games, and maybe the owner will finally get it. You know,
I don't know, man. It just everybody here in New York is shocked.
yeah. But he did say he's running out of patience. You seen
Yeah,
that
I
part.
did hear him say that. I
Yeah.
did hear Mara say
So
that.
so now these guys officially are on the hot seat, and there's no question. You don't have to ask them that in any interviews. We know. We all know. The world knows. You know. But and I think part of the reason I think he also said like he didn't want to like let give some patience, but also not let these guys go because whenever you do that, you still have to pay the guys that you let go, and then you have to pay the new guys. So he didn't want to keep on doing that too. So I think they trying to be cheap. They trying to yeah, man. And what really kills me, makes me really mad about this team. Not even just this regime, but like the last 10 years or so. Every time a player leaves the Giants, he does really good on another team. That shit is really pissing me off, man.
We call that dolphin syndrome.
Yeah. Like, look at Saquon. Saquon leaves. He goes to the Eagles, first team All Pro, leads the league in rushing. He should have broke the record on us, but and then you look at Xavier McKinney. He left freaking first team All Pro with the Packers. I think he led the league in interception most of the season, and then he was number two, I think, this year by the end of the
Yeah, he
season.
finished number two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, look,
But people say they can't play. Oh, Saquon, he's injury prone. Saquon, he's done. 27, 28. He ain't getting no more yards. He's not gonna do that. Xavier McKinney, he's not a good leader. He's not a Pro Bowl player. You know. And then look what they got. So I believe we got good players. I don't think the team is like as bad as people really think it is, but it's bad coaching. And then they just got rid of the defensive backs coach, which I think is scapegoating. He was really good, but it's just like you didn't really give him nothing to work with. And then the defensive coordinator, I do not like this guy, man. I do not like this guy. I wish we would.
well, at least your coach is coming back right now in Green Bay. And I was talking about this. LaFleur's in the hot seat. Love has been thrown under the bus by everybody in that town. And the GM said yesterday, next year, Super Bowl bust.
The GM said that. Whoa.
Yeah, Super Bowl bust. Brian Gutekunst.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that's right. No, but they how does that work over there? Because the town owns the team, right? So how does that
Yes.
work? People.
And what did I say last week? I told
Uh-huh.
everybody last weekend before that Philly game happened. When Matt LaFleur goes to face that community, that board, when they have the board meeting, they roasted his ass like no tomorrow.
So that's how they do it in Green Bay, huh?
Yeah,
So,
that's
but
how
the
they,
GM is like the main or the face of the franchise, just
yes,
to
yes,
reiterate what the board says. All right,
yes, yes.
damn man, can you buy stake in the Green Bay Packers, man? Since the town owns them,
Yeah,
I've
you
been thinking
can.
about that.
You
I should
can
move
buy
the
some stock in the Packers. Yeah.
Yeah, I should get residency in Green Bay, Wisconsin, man. Oh man,
They're building these fancy hotels there now
yeah,
because they're going to have the draft there this year, and if the
yep.
draft goes well, they'll probably get Super Bowl 63 or 64 out there.
In Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
Oh my God, woo, man, that'd be some shit. That would be some ish. That
Now,
would be the first time, right?
no, it'll be the first time ever. Yeah.
In the Super Bowl era, at least, because I know they
Yeah.
did the NFL championships games back then. But
Yeah. You
damn,
know,
man, that is crazy, man. Oh man, I'm actually interested and very intrigued by that. I want to see a Super Bowl in Green Bay, Lambeau Field.
yeah, I think it'll be fascinating. I think the
Yeah,
fans will love it. I do. I think the football fans will love, and I bet you there'll be a lot of people, celebrities, they would want to buy tickets to
yeah.
experience the frozen tundra.
Everybody was gonna be frozen in the in the seats. You don't see everybody on TV not moving like statues, bro.
Oh man! Now Buffalo, and I found this out this yesterday morning. Their new dome stadium. Now it's not a dome, but
Yeah,
their new stadium in each end zone is going to have a heater at the top of the stadium.
yeah.
So when it snows or when it's like snowing coming down, they're going to turn it to rain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So it's still kind of be a little wet on the field, but
yeah,
it won't be snow.
yeah. They wanted the retractable dome, but I think Buffalo feels that no matter what they do, no one wants to go play there.
Yeah,
Not easy place to play at, you know.
yeah. That's kind of what some people here believe. Like some Viking fans believe. Like the Vikings, they made the Super Bowl like 4 times, like in the '70s, because they had the outdoor stadium, so they had the advantage.
The old Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of crazy things happen in that stadium when I was a kid,
yeah.
including the referee getting hit with a liquor bottle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the '70s was like a different. Like the '70s is so different from any other decade, man. It's like a mix of like the old school kind of going into the new school because you're right before the '80s, but you're like right after the '60s. Like I don't know, the '70s just weird, man. It's like its own time zone.
You ain't lying about that. You're not lying. What do you think about this guy? You think he could win three in a row this year?
Oh, Mahomes? Nah, I don't. Again, remember my conspiracy, right? I told you
Yeah.
you don't get four. There's only three per decade, and that
Uh,
means in terms of when the Super Bowl was. Now I'm not talking about like the season. I'm talking about like the actual year because the Steelers, if you want to use the season, they got four in the '70s, but that actual
So the
Super Bowl
Niners
was
got
played in
four in the
1980.
80s.
Huh?
Right? The Niners got four in the 80s.
And didn't know.
They won in 81, 84, 88, and 89.
See, that's what I'm saying. The '89 season, but that Super Bowl was in 1990, right?
Yeah, but it's the 89 season. The Giants
But
was
that's
the
what I'm
first.
saying. I don't think it goes off the season. I think it goes off of the actual year. So that's what
No, it
that's what
goes
I'm
off
saying. That's what I'm saying. But I know what you mean though.
yeah, it goes off the season.
if Mahomes was to win, I would be proven wrong, and what I say wouldn't even matter because it'd be in the middle of the decade, and it wouldn't matter. That means he would have four inside of 2020 or the
Yeah,
2020s. So
between 19 and 2024. Yeah.
because 19, but the Super Bowl was actually played in 2020. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that if they do it, man, he'll be the first, and that I would be wrong. I got to throw away that Illuminati conspiracy away.
It will be very interesting beginning tomorrow.
But I think the NFC is going to win, though. I
Detroit.
think, yeah, I think it's going to be Detroit and the Chiefs. For some reason, I feel like they're going to let them get there, man. Like I think they're going to destroy Houston, and then I think it's going to be them and the Ravens again. If the Ravens win, I hope Lamar does win, man. If they do win, because Lamar just it's too crazy of a season, bro, to not win.
Yeah, it's up to him, because I believe if they win Sunday night in Buffalo, they'll win the AFC. They'll win the Super Bowl, Lamar. As crazy as it may sound, I just feel the AFC have the superior quarterback compared to Jared Goff. You feel me? Wait till Iman gets back. Ooh.
Yeah.
There you are.
Huh?
No, I said there you are. Yeah, I was talking to you. I said it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, did I get cut off? I
Yeah,
said
it's
some
like you
stuff. You
went.
probably didn't hear it. Yeah. No, I was saying they always have AFC always had like more or superior quarterbacks in terms of volume.
Yeah, you're right. You're very correct on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think about Shador Sanders, man? Everybody's talking about the Shador Dion thing.
Uh, it's going to be interesting because uh, the league has an in for Dion to a degree, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna let him pull a Manning.
Really?
Mm-mm. They're not gonna do that.
Because you want to come to New York, we right there at number 3. The Mannings all we did was trade. So I mean, you think that can't happen again? Some people fans want to go for the trade. I was like, just lose out. I don't know why they won that game, but I do know why they won that game against the Colts. It was because Dable was trying to save his job, so he had to do everything he could in that one. But they could have just lost out and then get the number 1 overall pick. Then we wouldn't have to worry about that. Because I think what was that, Cleveland and Tennessee, right? I think they both gonna get a quarterback, man. They're gonna have to, because now Deshaun Watson is hurt, and they don't know if he's gonna be back. And then Tennessee, Will Levis is not the answer. I could see clear as day.
I know Cleveland's gonna take a quarterback.
Yeah, Cleveland gonna take somebody. So even if Dion says no, they can still draft him, right? Just like the Chargers did, and then
Yeah,
do a trade, hold him for ransom.
yeah.
Yeah. So some people saying I think it was Colin Cowherd, that bum. He was saying the Steelers should trade everything to get Shador. I'm like, what? Man, y'all crazy as hell. He said that, and then some people were saying Dallas is gonna like trade everything, get Dion and get Shador. I'm like, yo, they be coming up with wild scenarios, man.
I don't see Dallas getting Shador Sanders.
That wouldn't make any sense financially. I don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
I think Cleveland can take him. I can see the Raiders trading all the way up to get him.
Yep.
They're at 6. I can see them moving up with the Browns.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Giants would take him anyway.
You don't think the Giants would?
No.
Damn. That was a hard no. Why not?
They don't think they're not going to take a black quarterback.
You think if he takes him, Dable gonna fire him right there on the spot on draft night? Like you drafted him, you're fired.
I think it's like I told you a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. They'll tank this year, fire Dable, fire the GM, bring in Belichick, and draft Manning.
Yo, Maze, I've been telling all my New York Giant cats, man. I've been telling them, like, yo, they like, oh, that's too long, that's too far out, Manning. I'm like, yo, this dude, man, he loves Belichick and he loves the freaking Mannings, man. I could see that happening, absolutely. I could absolutely see that happening, bro.
How happy would you be?
Huh?
How happy would you be?
I don't know. I mean, I thought Daniel Jones was going to be good enough, man. I actually want to see him do well here in Minnesota, but I don't want to keep because there's no guarantees Arch Manning is going to be as good as Eli or even Peyton, right? Ain't no guarantee,
No.
so you don't know. But I just want a good team, So Belichick, I mean, I know one thing for sure. If we do get Belichick, he's going to be serious, right? He's not going to try to tank. He's not going to try to lose because he wants that record, and he's gonna always, he loves the Mannings as well or the Maras as well. So he's gonna try his best to win. And I know for sure if we get Belichick, it's not gonna be none of this new age, you got to have this fast, speedy receiver, quick out. Like no, traditional Giants football, run the ball, hard nose, play action, get them in the red zone, big receivers, big targets in the red zone. That's it. Same thing he did in New England. He's gonna probably do the same thing here. We gonna get back to traditional Giants football. Like we got so many like the way they draft this guy. He's just drafting a bunch of small, tiny, skinny receivers. Man, he's just obsessed with other than Malik Neighbors, But Wandale, like I did not get that. Jalen Hyatt, I didn't get that. They're not even using them, you know. But that's not us as the Giants, man. We bullies. That's what we are. That's who we are. That's what we've always been. None of this new age, you know, pass heavy crap. You know,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah. With Belichick, you get that old school feel, and same thing with Vrabel. Now that he's over there in New England, I think New England will probably be pretty good in the next few years.
Yeah, I do too.
What do you think about how they handled Jerome Mayo?
That was horrible, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said you saw it on his face in the last game, like he knew it was over. Oh man,
That's sad, isn't it? When you know it's over.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to see if my bets are coming in tonight.
Oh yeah, you still bet. Dang, I forgot to give you my last few picks in like the last 5 weeks.
Nah, don't worry about it. We're good.
Hey, I went undefeated that last 5 weeks.
Did you really?
No, I don't know. Nah, maybe, but I probably had a winning record though. I probably had a winning
No, you
record because
did.
I knew what was gonna
You had
happen.
a great year.
Yeah,
You had a
fantasy.
great.
I came in third, man. I was pissed because when I got that third, I could have beat whoever was in that championship round. I should have made it to the finals. If I would have won and made it to the championship round, I would have beat the that number one seed. So, so next year,
Hey, this year I'm going to do it right, Iman.
yeah.
I'm I'm gonna have a free league, and the winner gets either a championship belt or a big trophy on me. I'm gonna
So how
do it
many
right.
people?
8.
Eight, eight, eight is kind of small, but that's fine. Well, you saying it's free? So what? That's the only way people gonna play?
That's the way it
Come
looks
on,
like,
man.
man. I mean, guys don't want to compete.
Can
I
put at
mean,
least ten
that.
dollars in.
Nah, you know, shit, shit. I mean, I couldn't believe that guys couldn't handle $1,000 winner take all.
Yeah.
I am not going on a free trip to the Mississippi Delta or the Alabama. No, Mr. Miami's funny. I was gonna say, uh, yeah, I'm gonna do it right this time. August 31st is draft day because Labor Day is September the 1st this year. So we'll always do the draft the Sunday of Labor Day because
Jesus, what
everybody's
are
off.
we
And
talking about?
say again.
No, I'm looking at Raven Kami said Jesus. Like, what happened there? Somebody said something.
Oh, I don't know. Mr. Miami's
He
cracking
got
up.
in shape. That body count out now. Jesus is king.
Oh,
I
they're
don't know what
talking
he's talking
about
about.
some wrestler named Bailey,
Uh huh.
whoever she is. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right this time. So everybody jump in. I'm gonna put the league out in. I'm gonna try and invite these guys if they want to play. You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna sign up. Moss is gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make a choice. Whoever wins the championship, what you want, a belt or do you want a trophy? That's up to you guys.
So a trophy with an MVP trophy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Championship trophy. Yeah, like a Super Bowl trophy. Yeah. Hmm.
So I'm taking a belt. I'm laying to smack it down on all that candy. Yes.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Moss. That's gonna be fun, man. Get some competition in here. Yeah, but that's ways off. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be putting together my draft board for my baseball draft. I live for this shit. You know me. Moonshine, cognac, XO is available at the ABC store. Sure. Now, let me ask you this. Since you live there, what's the fallout with Sam Donald?
Bro, some people don't even think the coach want to come back.
Yeah, yeah, I was talking about that. Dusty didn't want to
Like,
believe me, man.
yeah, and
I
I'm
think,
like, damn. I
yeah,
don't know if it
because
was a money thing or what. Some people
Ziggy's
saying it's a
hard to
money
work
thing.
for, man. Let me tell you, Ziggy Wolf
Yeah,
he's a Long Island guy. He's hard to deal with, man.
yeah.
Ziggy, every time he gets in the playoffs, his heart gets broken since he's owned this team, bro.
Well, everybody been they've been dealing with this for since the '70s.
They've
Shit.
been dealing with this for 48 years. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, I don't think he's gonna get rid of Kevin O'Connell though, man. That would be really stupid, bro. You
No,
don't know if
I think him and O'Connell, not this year. At the end of next year, we'll have a splitting of the ways
yeah.
because I don't see the Vikings winning next year.
You don't see them winning.
No.
Shit, they better put in Daniel Jones. Shit, that's the only way.
Oh, you gonna buy tickets if Dan gets the starting now?
Hell yeah, I'm buying that jersey, that purple gold.
I give it to you, man. I was getting killed earlier this week for love, and I didn't say nothing. There's nothing for me to say. I killed him this week. Him and Herbert played like they sucked ass, both of them. And
Yeah,
they're going to be way down in my quarterback rankings.
yeah.
Yeah, I gave my top 10 earlier. Um, Lamar 1, Burrow 2, Josh Allen 3, Goff 4, Mahomes 5, Baker 6, Rogers 7, Jaden Daniels 8, Jalen Hurts 9, Matthew Stafford, not Stafford, what's his face is number 10.
Number 10, Bo Nix.
No, Bo is 12.
Oh, Bo's 12.
Kyler Murray is 10.
Man,
Stafford 11, and Bo Nix is 12. I got to do 18, from 13 to 20. That's going to take a while because you got the same suspects who are going to be from 13 to 20. You got
yeah.
Love, you got Tua, you got Herbert, You got those guys. Purdy, all those guys going to be in that mix.
Turdy.
Yeah, Purdy. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, look like the Raiders looking for that Ben Johnson dude.
yeah. Tom Brady was in love with him when he called the Lion games.
Yeah,
That's why I could see a Shador Sanders going there in a trade up.
yeah. But his dad won't be able to go.
Now I see Deion staying in college. He'll get another college gig. He'll get another college gig somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me get out of here, man. I love you, man. Hey, I'll be up here tomorrow night. Me and 305.
Oh,
We
you
will.
off? That's it? That was fast.
Yeah, man. I'm going to sleep, bro.
All right, I feel you on that. Yeah.
Yo, you had a long week at work, man. So
Yeah.
that is tomorrow night. I'll be up right here, 7 o'clock, and we'll do the Canadians since 305 has gotten it at 16-4-2. Iman, you're the best, bro.
Oh no, you the best, man. You got the
I,
channel. You connecting the
I, I,
brothers. Man, I
yeah,
love what you do.
I appreciate that, man. You know me. I tell facts, not delusion. Raven, Melina, 305. Love you all. Thank you, people in the clouds. Thank you. We'll be here for hockey tomorrow night. Blaze of Steel, 7 o'clock Eastern, Toronto at Montreal. And that city's hopping. Iman, I appreciate you. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you. Peace, everybody. See you from the
Respect, man.
Oasis.
Yeah, man. You got it, man. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow from Montreal, Quebec. We'll be in Laval, me and Mr. Mike.
Peace.
Peace, man.